The government has been coming out with some incentives for, first-time home buyers, essentially to try and get, people that aren't in homes to migrate that way. So do you want to chat about that a little bit?
Yeah. So just the other day, GST on new builds is now waived if you're a first-time home buyer, up to $1 million, and then it tiers down to $1.5 million after that. Like, that's a big deal. So like right now to buy, I have a 4-plex listing on Ethel right now, and 2 of them have sold for $725. And those first 2 people were both first-time home buyers, as far as I know. I was a lister, so I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure they were first-time home buyers. So they had to pay GST, which was on 725 is like almost $35,000. Because they were first-time home buyers, they wouldn't have had to pay the property transfer tax. So now those are the first 2 units of the build. And so there's still 2 for sale. And now the other 2, they get the GST waived. If they're first-time home buyers, they have $35,000 off. Plus they have no property transfer tax. So like a first-time home buyer compared to a second-time home buyer, you're saving like almost $50,000 on a $750,000 purchase. That's a huge difference.
I mean, it's great for first-time home buyers.
Yeah,
but man, if I was a first-time home buyer and I had some 6 months ago that bought new condos, I'd be kind of pissed.
6 months ago, dude. 6 days ago.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I
don't think it's fully passed yet, but it's supposed to take effect a couple days ago on the 27th. But I think it says right in there that you can't just kill the first contract and write a new one with a newer date. Otherwise, you're still
they're good, but some of these changes are tough. I mean, we spoke a little bit about this off air. I think to me, it kind of frustrates me a little bit when they come out with like a headline that excites people and then they put these conditions on it that it's like, it's not applicable to everyone. And I think something that would resolve like home ownership, and I mean, you brought this up, was as long as it's your primary residence, like let people be more flexible on their owner occupied. Yeah. If you're going to buy a rental, sure, you can tax that investor. But like as an owner occupied primary rental, if you want builders to build and you want to waive GST on a very small group of people, like, great for first-time homebuyers. But just like, what if someone bought a condo 2 years ago, they got married, had a kid, they need a bigger place, they're moving to a new townhouse, let them roll that over, like waive the GST.
Also, I was thinking about this last night. It kind of skews the market. All first-time homebuyers are just going to buy new because you're getting a massive discount.
Yeah.
Right. So not all, obviously, but like you can't even really buy a brand new house in that range. You are in the condo townhouse land, but like what a major discount.
I mean, condos have been pretty saturated, Kelowna specific, for 12 months, 18 months.
Yeah.
Do you think this has enough legs to like revive the condo market at all?
Bump for sure. I don't think it's going to revive. Like it's not going to be all of a sudden condos are booming. I was thinking that the developers and the marketers for these pre-sales are going to start targeting first-time home buyers massively now.
Totally.
Right. Like, and even just for an agents would also be trying to meet these people. Yeah. Because like you're talking about almost a $50,000 discount on a $750,000 place compared to the same buyer that just happened to buy a place a couple of years ago. Oh, right. So like it does have a kind of weird effects like that.
Yeah. I mean, selfishly, I was thinking about when I bought my first place and it was new and I was like, why can't I waive GST on that 20 years ago? Come on.
Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. I guess, like you think, well, why did they do this? Why didn't they do that? We talked about this a few episodes ago, and I think the government just wants the money or needs the money or it's already spent the money or, like they probably just can't just give GST for free because it's a massive amount of money, right? Yeah. It's 5% on the sale. Like everyone knows houses aren't cheap. So 5% is a lot of money.
Yeah. But I mean, if it's going to let people build, they're going to tax them on other areas, right? Like we need builders to build at this point.
Yeah.